Turn your weekly market report into a story that gets clients. Okay, guys, I hope you love all this stuff, man. They've really taken off. The YouTube channel definitely got a lot of views, a lot of subscribers from this. So I'm going to go deep dive into it to help you guys out. So we did, if you go back on the first video, it kind of overviewed of all these different things. Monday we're doing a market report. On Tuesday, we're going to do a story version, right? And what we're doing is it's really strong because it's going to turn the market data into a story. And I'm going to show you how we do that, right? This is going to even make it better for agents so you guys can get even more clients. So here we go. All right, Tuesday. So this is the story version, right, of the market report content. So the whole goal of this is to make the market report feel human. People remember stories more than they're going to remember stats. So we want to do, there's a bunch of different hook variations. I'm going to go through several of them right now. So the first one is seller pain hook is a good one. I had a seller tell me this over the weekend, right? And we'll go through that. Number two, a buyer curiosity hook. Hey, a buyer asked me this yesterday, and it says everything about today's market. Okay, they're going to want to know more, right? I mean, these are great. A pattern hook. Hey, I saw this happen 3 times this weekend. Number four, surprise hook. Hey, this weekend showed me exactly what's changing in our market. Number five, a reality check hook. What happened this weekend is why pricing right now matters more than ever before. Number six, missed opportunity hook. Hey, I watched a buyer make the same mistake again this weekend. And number seven, a market shift hook. If you want to know what's really happening in the market, here's what I saw this weekend. Bam. Okay, now I'm going to go in. Now you got the hooks, right? Hey, and make sure I'm going to do some seller story examples. I'll do some buyer examples of the actual story so you guys can figure out how you're going to formulate yours. Okay, but I want you to really win from these. But before I do, make sure you subscribe. We had a bunch subscribed in the last couple days from this, so I'm guessing you really like this content. I'm going to break down these every single day. Now, if you jump in my free coaching group, I'm going to give some extra bonuses to those people that do. And then, of course, for the paid, I'm going to even give more. And if you're really serious and want to be accountable and just message me, hey, what's the next step I need to do? I'll help you, right? I have coaching clients that are absolutely crushing it. And we just keep following and building these things to get deals coming to them, right? All we have to do is put in the hard work. I'll tell you exactly what to do. Just do it. All right, but thank you so much for the subs. I really, really appreciate it, the comments and the likes. Okay, let's get right into it. The seller story examples. Now, keep in mind, you're going to have some that are going to be able to talk about, right, of your successes or what happened or mistakes. We can absolutely do those. And that's a great day on Tuesday. If you don't happen, you can talk about other examples of other people that it's happened with, if it's not a personal. And remember, you can put these on in YouTube. You can create content around that on Instagram, on Facebook posts. You can do Facebook Lives, right? Reels, TikTok. You've got a lot of different ways that you can go for this. So just start to get the stories, even if it's not perfected yet. Just keep doing them. It's going to get better. And then include a hook and a call to action at the end. If you need any help, reach out to me. All right, so here we go. Seller story example. So here's one. Hey, I met with a seller this weekend who wanted to price $35,000 above the comparable sales. When we sat down and looked at the market together, I showed them there were 19 price reductions just this week alone. That changed the conversation fast. The market is still moving, but buyers are watching value more than ever. So pricing it right really matters. So if you're thinking about selling, message me. Okay, a great example, right? We're incorporating the stat of the 19 price reductions and to be able to pricing it and better to be able to help the client, right? Next one, another story that you can share. Keep in mind, you can share your own, but we'll use examples and we'll flesh more and more of these out as we go. Hey, a seller asked me this weekend, Can we start high and just see what happens? I told them we could, but the market leaves clues. So this week alone, we had 27 new listings, 14 pending, and 21 price reductions. That tells me buyers are active, but they're picky. So overpricing can cost you momentum. Do you want a strategy before you list? DM plan. Okay, great one, right? We're using the statistics to tell the story. We've got our hooks in there and we've got great calls to action. Guys, use these. Okay, post below, right? If you're going to use these, okay, you're going to create a great story that you can help using the stats to tell the story, right? All right, buyer story example. Hey, my buyer lost out on a home 3 months ago. Back then, there were fewer options and everything felt competitive. This week, we toured 4 homes in one day and had choices. That's what happens when inventory shifts. More inventory creates more leverage. If you're waiting to buy, now might be a time to revisit your plan. DM me plan if you want to map it out. Isn't this stuff great? So Monday, we've got all the stats. We're going through everything, right? Tuesday, we're using a story, call to action, and a hook, and it works. And we're going to continue to do this. And we're going to have examples every day of the week of things you can do that are actionable. That's the stuff I want to bring you, okay? So here's the formula that you want to repeat every Tuesday. So you're going to have a story, what happened, what the data showed, what it means, and then the call to action, okay? So simple structure is personal experience, or if you have a story to share, obviously it's always better on the personal, but you can borrow it if you need to of something in that area, right? Or what's happening. Market stat, lesson, and then an action set. Now, this format builds trust because it feels very real. It's not scripted, right? By the end of the week, it pairs perfectly with your Monday hard data post and sets up Wednesday the educational content that we'll talk about tomorrow. Now, I want to go through and give you some strong YouTube titles that you can use, right, when you are going around the Tuesday story version concept. I'm going to go ahead and I'll drop 3 of them here. If you sign up for the free coaching, I'll drop another 3 more. And if you sign up for the other one, I'll drop an additional 4 for the paid. So you're going to have tons of stuff you can use. So here's a quick 3, right, that you can use for titles. So what I saw this weekend tells you everything about the market. It's a good one. Hey, the real estate market shift is happening. Here's proof. Okay, number 3, a seller told me this, and it changed everything. All right, guys, I hope this was of a great help, right, to turn that weekly market report into a story to get more clients for you guys. I love this stuff. I think you can tell it's so much fun. And we'll go over this, of course, more in paid coaching. So jump in there. It's very affordable. It's a great ROI if you put it into action and work it. I really appreciate it. Make sure you like the comment, subscribe, please share. Help me blow it up, right? I'm really, really trying. Put in the effort for you guys, and we'll go over the next one tomorrow. And I'll probably be posting another additional video today as I'm going to upgrade and really try to get 2 valuable things for you guys each day. All right, hopefully you like it. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.